by my uncle.
What?
I had a baby by him. Then I had my second baby.
Wait, so your 12-year-old, that's by your uncle?
Yeah.
Wait, so what age did that happen?
I was 19.
19? How did that come to happen?
Well, he started it when I was...
Do you think that they miss you?
Oh, they love me. They miss me so much.
So why don't you go see them?
Because I'm in a wheelchair.
Well, before you was in a wheelchair, why didn't you go see them?
Because I was stupid.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. Some of this stuff is starting to sound a little bit fantastical. Like,
you want to read my prescriptions in my bag?
I mean, are you making any of this up?
No, you want to read them?
What's up, YouTube? The B-side is monetized. I really appreciate that. Go check it out right now if you haven't. Those videos are lit. And make sure you check me out on Instagram at Marcus the Interviewer. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady with us today. How you doing today, miss?
I'm having a good day.
Good day. Well, listen, it's definitely a beautiful day.
It's so fucking wonderful.
Yeah, man. Like one of these kind of first day of spring type deals, you know? So I can't wait. It's going to be 80 degrees tomorrow. I'm definitely taking my doors off. All right. So, all right. So anyway, so are you homeless?
No.
Okay. Like, what's your situation?
My situation is I left my houses because everybody pissing me off enough to where I probably might have went to jail.
Okay, so you was staying. So where are you like kind of staying right now?
With friends, you know, wherever I want to stay.
Okay, just kind of here and there type.
Where I'm comfortable, because in my cribs I'm not really.
I get it. We'll get into that. Okay. And so, you know, how long have you been in this? So for one thing,
this chair.
Yeah, because you said that we actually started an interview like a couple years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
But we didn't do it or whatever. And so you say that you was walking at that point.
Yeah, but I was going through some things, you know.
Okay.
And at that point, I didn't want to talk about the things I was going through because I was probably doing drugs.
Okay.
And,
what drugs are we talking about?
Like meth.
Okay.
You know, just something I just picked up along the way in my life. But
how old are you, by the way?
I'm 32.
32? Okay. Real quick, do you have any kids?
I got 2 girls.
2 girls? How old are they?
11 and 12, and one's white and one's dark.
Okay. Same dad or different dads?
Different.
Different dads? Okay. All right. And so as far as it goes, so you know, you basically, I guess, last time you was not in this chair, and now you are. What happened in between?
Well, I got with somebody that I knew for about 10 years, 12 years, something like that. And we had an argument and stuff about the drugs. So I left him, but he ended up finding me. And we got together again. Well, I didn't want to deal with his drunkenness, little spasms. So I left him and I went to sleep. He put fentanyl that he had got from somebody who was mixed with meth, and he gave it to me while I was asleep in my water. So I drank a whole gallon of it.
You put it in your water?
Yeah, and I woke up paralyzed, but I made myself get up, and I punched him right in his mouth and knocked out a whole tooth with one hit.
Well, now hold on now.
He told me.
Because that sounds, so you say at first you was paralyzed.
He told me,
and then you say you got
to get up. I
okay,
prayed a lot. Praying, baby.
Okay, so you got up, and you say you punched him?
I got up enough one hand.
You hit him with the one hand?
That's all I had.
Okay,
and
okay.
It took me a day to get up from that bed.
A day?
Yep. And I screamed and cried. I was in so much pain. My nerves they were jumping. So when I got up, I went towards the bus station, going to the Cumberland Mall to go have a good time. But I kept falling. Just hit the ground. And then another mile, hit the ground. And when I get off the bus, I hit the ground right in front of the bus. So I told them to call the ambulance. They said I was ODing twice off of fentanyl. I don't do fentanyl, and I know what it does. My body was not equipped because I've never done it.
I mean, but are you like...
So I was
how are you certain that...
quadriplegic.
Okay, go ahead.
And then I worked my body up enough to where my toes would not move. My feet would not move. My toes, they wouldn't move. Just like Kill Bill.
I get it. So, I mean, but how are you certain that he did that? Like, did he admit to doing it? Okay, wow.
He told me
he admitted to it.
Before I knocked his tooth out. He told me if you're
Why
not going to be with me, you're not going to be with nobody.
Okay, so he did that because he didn't want you to leave him, basically.
You know, yeah, he just wanted to kill me.
Huh.
But it didn't work because I walked my first steps in church. I got up with no strength and I got up and I walked.
How long ago was that?
A year. And then I walked with a few people. I started taking steps. And then I did it by myself twice. I've done it 3 times so far.
Walking
But
by yourself?
just a few.
Just to like a little bit?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, listen, man, congrats for that.
Yeah, I just stood up over here.
Oh, wow. Okay. So let's just all right. So have you ever been married, by the way?
No.
No? Okay. Let's just start from the beginning. So where you from?
Texas.
You from Texas? What part?
Around Oklahoma, Dallas,
Okay.
Galveston, Houston, San Antonio.
Wait, now hold on now. You just named the whole state. And they're way far away from each other. So where are you from?
Because I got a lot of family
Right, but where did you grow up at in Texas?
in Texas.
Kind of like
In
all over type
Lubbock,
deal?
I grew up in Oklahoma City.
Okay, so y'all moved around a little bit.
We were travelers.
Okay.
We just travel.
Okay. So growing up, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
No, my grandma and her new husband.
Grandma and her new husband. Okay, and so where was mom and where was dad?
Mom was selling drugs and dad was don't know that I'm alive.
Okay, so you never met your dad?
Oh no.
No? Do you at least know who he is?
I know his name is Kevin.
Kevin? Do you know his last name?
No.
No?
It was a
Wow.
one night stand, she told me.
One night stand. Okay.
My mother was one of them things.
I get it. Okay, so growing up with grandma and I guess step grandpa.
Mom and dad.
Okay, so that was mom and dad for you. I get it. So growing up, would you say that you had like a fairly normal childhood?
Oh no. Hell no.
Tell me about it.
Well, I got raped by my uncle.
What?
I had a baby by him. Then I had my second baby.
Wait, so your 12-year-old, that's by your uncle?
Yeah.
Wait, so what age did that happen?
I was 19.
19? How did that come to happen?
Well, he started it when I didn't know what was going on, like the different
What age
ways
did it start?
7.
And so did it start
So my
with
dad, that I call now my dad,
Right.
he noticed it before I did throughout the years until one day I seen it in the mirror, literally.
Who, he did?
No, he was putting up a big mirror,
Okay.
and that's when he took my shirt down
Talking about your uncle?
in the mirror. We were
Huh.
supposed to be doing construction. That's when I understood everything that my dad, why he was wanting to whoop his ass all those years.
So your uncle, meaning...
And now he's touching my kids, and I'm gonna go kill him.
So hold on, so real quick, because we're going to get to all that, but I'm just trying to figure out, so your uncle meaning your mom's brother or meaning your
My
grandpa's...
mother's brother, yes.
Okay. So your actual uncle, and so you say that he impregnated you at 19?
Yeah.
Wow. And so, I mean...
He kind of, he went there. But I don't give a...
You say what? Was that the first time that y'all had sex, or was that like something that had been happening?
No, that was the first time.
Okay, so you were saying that when you was younger, I guess it sounded like he molested you?
I guess. And I look at it, yeah. It's
Okay.
just weird stuff.
And so you say that at 19, that's when he R-worded.
Well, he was sneaking my room at night and stuff like that. And I'd be like, and my dad's in the next room, so...
Right, so what age are we talking about when he would be sneaking in your room and stuff like that?
Oh, that was like when I was like 15.
When you was a teenager?
I was pregnant at 19.
Okay.
So he was one of them sneaky people that you really can't trust. Even though he was my blood, I would take...
Did you ever tell anybody that he was
I told the church, I told my mom, I told my dad kicked his ass. I told the whole wide world.
What was everybody's reaction?
And he asked me for forgiveness, and I forgave him. But this time, touching my kids, I don't think I'm going to forget that one.
Well, you say he's the biological father of your 12-year-old, right?
And he's touching her. That's kind of weird, don't you think?
Does everybody know that he's the father of your 12-year-old?
Yep. My whole
And
family.
have you had like a DNA test?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Huh? That doesn't look like you're
You don't
sure.
see that right there? That's Riavi and Brianna. Those are my kids.
Well, I get that, but that doesn't necessarily prove that you took a DNA test.
I did.
You
My
did?
mom did too.
Huh?
My mom did too. I told you to.
You say your mom did too?
Yeah, my grandma.
Okay, she took a DNA test?
Uh-huh.
For who? For your
For
oldest?
him.
Okay. Okay.
He was evil.
Uh-oh. I stepped in some gum. All right. Okay. So that happened to you when you was 19. Who was
I
it?
was younger.
Who was it that impregnated you the very next
Oh,
year?
fucking drug dealer.
Okay.
They were screwing my aunt too. I don't know what's going on.
What?
I'm just saying, that's the truth. You want to know the truth?
He was screwing your aunt too?
And well, I found out.
Okay.
But she was screwing for crack.
Okay.
We were together. I mean,
Okay. All right. All right. So.
everybody's screwing everybody.
Okay. So, all right. So, bottom line is that, growing up, it sounds like you had a lot going on. Did you end up like going to high school?
Yeah, I graduated
Graduated high
twice with
school?
my GED.
You say twice?
Well, because I missed the last question by a few seconds. I got all of them right.
Okay, so I get it, but bottom
But
line
I
is,
wanted to get the last question right, so I did it again.
okay, so at some point it sounds like you may have dropped out because you say you got your GED.
Well, I got my GED in jail.
How old were you when you got that?
After I lost my kids, I was about 19.
You say after you lost your kid? What
Yeah.
kid?
When I lost two. The ones I've been talking about. My baby's dad did not help me, and I couldn't do it.
Oh,
on my
meaning
own.
lost, meaning to the system.
No, I adopted them to my parents.
Okay, right. But I thought you meant lost, meaning they had passed away.
No, I
Okay.
lost them.
I get it. So you lost custody of them, baby.
No, I gave custody.
Right. Okay.
I couldn't have them, but I couldn't do it on my own. And I didn't want them to be in the state or on the street, so I gave them to
Well, I
them.
get that. That's better than them being in, the state custody for sure.
And now I can see them whenever I want. Happy birthday. and all that.
Right. So I mean, I'm gonna ask about that. Right. When was the last time you saw him?
Probably 12 years ago.
When they were babies.
Yeah, the first one I was about a year and a half with her, and then the second one right out the hospital. There you go. So I just signed whole custody to my parents because the state wanted to take them.
Do you think that your parents are curious about you and why you didn't choose to have custody over them?
No, because me and my parents are like this.
I get that, but I'm asking as far as what do you think your kids kind of...
They know why we talk.
Okay. Do you think that they miss you?
Oh, they love me. They miss me so much.
So why don't
And
you
I-
go see them?
Because I'm in a wheelchair.
Well, before you was in a wheelchair, why didn't you go see
Because
them?
I was stupid. Because I was engaged to somebody and put fentanyl in my drink.
Well, I get that, but I mean, I guess, okay. So, even before that, why didn't you ever go like see them and, what I'm saying, just kind of give them that, that satisfaction of actually being able to see their mom and, that type of deal?
Because I wasn't ready yet. I didn't have my shit together, and I was with somebody that my mom didn't want me to go over there with.
Well, you could have went over there by yourself.
Yep, but I didn't.
So, I
have
mean,
the
let me
money.
ask, if your kids were to come to you one day
Like, yep.
and they were to say, well, Mom, was the drugs and everything more important than us?
I
What's
would
gonna be your
say
response?
I would rather kill myself first if I would have knew that. No.
You're going to say that it wasn't more important?
It's not worth shit.
Well, then, but they're going to say, well, then why'd you stay away for
They
so
already
long?
asked me these questions.
And so what's your response?
My response was, I'm sorry, I love you, and I'm doing better.
Okay.
And I'll
Okay.
see you soon.
All right. I get it. I get it.
On top of that, I have cancer, so I really don't know.
You say you tell them that?
I do have cancer.
This is starting to sound a little bit crazy now.
Isn't it? You can ask one about. You can ask my mama.
You have cancer?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear about that. Where?
I have congestive heart failure and I have lung cancer. I have like a lining around my lungs, so it's like I'm on stage 4 with my heart. Don't want to keep moving sometimes, but.
Do you take any drugs for that? Like any of the drugs?
Yeah, I take, heart medicine, all that.
Well,
shit.
but I mean, like, are you doing chemotherapy or anything like that?
I'm doing radiation. I stopped the chemo because it kept my hair falling out. I didn't like that.
You didn't like that? Yeesh. I'm sorry to hear about that cancer diagnosis. For
They
sure.
gonna break me. I ain't dead yet. I went 4 rounds already.
Okay.
So stage 4, I'm good.
You're stage 4?
Nice, yo.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. Some of this stuff is starting to sound a little bit fantastical.
You
Like,
want to read my prescriptions in my bag?
I mean, are you making any of this up?
No, you want to read them?
No. I guess if they're back there, I'm gonna let it be.
Yeah, Wellstar, Hellstar, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
I live right up the street from Wellstar. All right. Well, listen. Okay. So, all right. So at this point, so you got in the wheelchair because your boyfriend put fentanyl in your water.
Yeah.
Okay. And so do you still talk to that guy?
I talked to him one time on Facebook, and I told him to come on. There was about 10 of us. Everybody was like, come on,
Did he come?
He said 2 weeks. It's been a good 3 months.
Okay.
He's not going to come back because everybody's looking for him because they know what he did. Everybody was sitting outside. Everybody was telling him to chill out. He was up with the shit. And when it happened, everybody's sitting outside. And I couldn't move down to drag me out of there, pick me up.
So if your mom and dad, your grandma and her husband, if they were to happen to come across this video on YouTube, what do you think their thoughts and their reactions would be?
She would say I'm crazy.
You say what?
My mom would call me loca. Crazy.
Loco. Okay. Are they a different race or nationality?
My parents are Mexican. My whole family is Mexican and Puerto Rican, but I'm mixed.
Okay, your dad was black. You say that's his name was Kevin?
Black and white.
Black and white. So he was okay. Wow, he was
I'm
mixed.
Native American, black, white, Irish, Spanish, Puerto Rican, and Mexican.
I get it. Okay. All right. And so cause wait, where are you from?
Texas.
Okay, not Chicago. All right. Well, listen, we really appreciate you taking the time answering all of our questions. If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what you got? That's Sweetie 35. And so you got IG or Facebook?
I got Facebook's
Okay, what is it?
Gabriela Riojas with 1 L, Gabriela Riojas. It's Riojas.
Okay. All right. Well, listen,
Yeah.
I'm about to say, we appreciate it. Definitely wish you nothing but the best, all right?
You too.
Make sure you have a good one, sweetie.
All right.
All right.